Hey everyone, welcome to Joyful Moms episode on how to deal with stress. My name is Tami Lewis and I am a mother of 4 boys. And so I get stress, I get anxiety. Today we're going to talk through, and I'm going to go quickly to it because I want to really delve into 2 tools that I have used in my personal life and that I have seen over and over and over that have helped with stress and anxiety and reframing the mindset. A lot of anxiety is because we're focused on something negative. What does that mean? Well, first of all, let's define it. Anxiety is a feeling, I'm going to read it right here, a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. Now, what's the difference between that and stress? Stress, definition, is a state of mental or emotional strain or tension. Honestly, the two often go hand in hand. Now, I'm not going to be talking about deep anxiety where you need some doctor's help. Please go get that. I am dealing with mom anxiety, mom stress. Kids overreact to something or they disobey. They won't do what you ask them to do. And it creates in us a sense of stress, a sense of anxiety of, at least for me, I go to, what did I do wrong that they're not listening? Why are they being disrespectful? And it creates this tension. A lot of times I hold my tension right in my neck. However, what I've discovered over the years and what I've seen over the years, time and time again with other moms, is that we can actually control how deep we decide to go into that stress. Example, I'm a scuba diver. And there was this one time where we were about 70 feet under the water. I was diving with my husband and my goggles fogged up. No big deal. I know how to clear them. They would not clear. Time and time again, they would not clear. What happens when you're under there is you cannot see. So you can't see where you're going. You're 70 feet under the water and you don't have depth perception. You don't know where things are, and it's very unnerving. At that point, you have 2 choices. You can panic and cause yourself a huge issue because you can die, right? You're 70 feet under the water. If you surface to the top really fast because you freak out, you can die. You get bends in your stomach and it can be very, very dangerous. Or you can take a deep breath and go, you know what? I am actually safe. No harm will come to me if I handle this well. At that point, I took my husband's arm and I just told him, like, there's something wrong with my goggles. And he led me because we were following a group, and he led me in safety. Eventually I found out literally the strap on my goggles were just too low. And if I raised them, it sealed them on my face and I was fine. What does that have to do with anxiety? Well, I could have become very anxious under there, but I decided to be purposeful and make sure to take care of the situation. That's what we're going to do today. As a mom, oh my goodness, I love this topic because I think this can change your world. As a mom, you get nervous, you get anxious, you get stressed when life doesn't go exactly right. Now, some people's level of stress is higher than others. It doesn't really matter. If you're one of those moms that are pretty even keel, these tools still work for those days that you just feel like something's wrong. I'm not on my A game. If you're one of those moms who skyrockets and starts yelling because a child didn't make their bed after you've asked them time and time and time and time again, I get it, because you have put your boundaries and they continually break them, right? I get that. But if you're one of those moms who jumps to yelling and screaming, these tools can help you. All right, so we're going to jump right into them because I want to be practical today. This is such an important topic. I want you to get it right away. So the number one thing that I have learned in my anxiety, in my stress as a mom, a kid does something or my husband does something and I'm boiling. You know, honestly, a lot of anxiety results in anger. They kind of go hand in hand. When you're stressed, you go to anxiety. When you're anxious, you go to anger. Kind of all three go together. But the moment you can go, you know what? I choose to be purposeful and not go to that panic, angry, anxious place. I choose to be a joyful mom and get myself back into a state of well-being. There's two places you can be, in deprivation or abundance. We want to get out of that deprivation state and move to abundance. How do we do that? So ready? Number one tool that I find to be so spot on and will reframe your mindset from deprivation to abundance in a matter of minutes. Ready? 3 P's and 25 G's. Oh, and if you've seen my previous videos, I've learned that you can see this forwards. It looks backwards to me when I'm filming it. On video, it looks forwards. Yay. Okay, 3 P's and 25 G's. What in the world? Grab a piece of paper. It doesn't matter what piece of paper. I did do a worksheet for you. It's downloadable below. Just click the link, give me your email, and I'll send it to you. But really, you need a piece of paper. Mine just looks prettier. So if you want to print out a bunch of copies of them, you've got this pretty little paper to write on. Okay, any paper will do. First thing you write is your first P. You ready? Well, actually, you don't even start writing yet. You just stop and you start praise. P for praise. What do I mean by that? Lord, I praise you that I am here and I am healthy. Lord, I praise you that we are okay, that I can take control of this. Lord, I praise you that I have a tool right now that I can use to reframe my mindset. You literally start praising the Lord for anything, whatever. What that does, your brain cannot think of two things at the same time. It can't be both negative and positive at the same time. So it reframes immediately. It stops that progression, that spiral. I'm using my hands a lot today. You can tell I love this topic. It stops that immediate spiral. Just like when you're under the water and I had to make a decision, I could choose panic or I could choose calm. That's the choice you make at that particular moment when you start praising the Lord. Because that one little thing alone will stop that negativity and move it towards an abundant state. Now, it may not, I find that I need to continue the 3 P's and 25 G's. That's just kind of the stop the chaos button. Okay, the second P, prayer. Now, it's very similar to praise but praise is you're actually being thankful. Prayer is, Lord, God, help me. Lord, I pray blessings on this person who is irritating me and that I'm anxious about. Lord, I pray blessing on the situation that I'm nervous about. Lord, I pray for peace in this home right now. You literally start asking the Lord to help you. And again, that takes you from that deprivation state to, I've got somebody who can help. I've got somebody who's bigger than me, right? Because in my own insecurities, I can spiral. But God's bigger, and it starts recognizing, you begin to recognize, oh, there's somebody who I can go to for help. So praise, prayer. The third P, Psalms. Yeah, I know it sounds like an S, but it actually spelled with P. Psalms. You probably knew that. I'm sure you did. This one has been, the third P is powerful. You grab your Bible and you do one of those open up to Psalms, and you go, boom, put your finger on a Psalm and you start reading. Within reading 3 Psalms, now probably the first Psalm will do it, but within 3, if you don't find the right Psalm the first time, by the 3rd Psalm you're reading, the Lord, I almost guarantee it, will speak to your heart and go, sweet mama, sweet girl, sweet daughter of mine, I've got you. I hear your pain. I hear your stress. I hear your anxiety, and I've got you. And literally by the 3rd Psalms, especially if I'm super anxious about something, I will start weeping. Because the Lord knows He wrote those Psalms from the heart of David, right? He wrote them with a heart of anxiety. David was a very anxious man. He had a lot of stress on him. He was being pursued to be killed. The Psalms are written for an anxious time. They're beautiful. So those three things, three P's, remember we're on three P's. Praise, that stops the negative and just goes, I'm being purposeful. The prayer says, I've got somebody bigger than me. And the Psalms goes, I've got you. I hear you and I understand your pain. Powerful, powerful stuff. Now, at that point, though, you've still got to completely change your mindset and go, okay, I don't choose to stay in this state of deprivation, in this state of anxiety. I choose to be that joyful person. And that's where 25 G's come in. Okay. 25 things you are grateful for. This is the worksheet down below. 25 things you are grateful for. And you cannot stop at number 10. You can't stop at number 15. You may not stop. I don't give you permission to stop at number 22. You must go to 25. Why? You start writing 25 things you're grateful for. And at the moment, you're anxious, right? You're still working on getting rid of that anxiety. Well, the first thing you write down is going to be kind of like, I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for ice cream. I'm grateful for chocolate. I'm grateful for Netflix. Those things that you kind of go to console your soul. Those are the things I go to first when I'm writing my 25 things I'm grateful for. As you go down the list, you will notice your gratefulness starts softening. And you start going, you know what? I'm grateful that my children are good people. Even in the midst of the struggle I'm going through them with right now, I'm grateful they're good people. I am grateful for the grace of God because I mess up so often and I go to this anxious place so often, and I'm grateful that He is merciful and is bigger than me. And by the time you're at 25, you're actually in a really good place of, oh my goodness, Lord, thank you. Thank you for what you've given me. It's kind of crazy how it transforms. I've seen this over and over, the transformation of what I write the first 2 or 3 to 5 to 10, especially if I'm really upset about something. By the time I get to 25, man, I'm fixing my tea. I've got peppermint tea going on here. You know I love tea, right? You know that about me. By the time you're at 25, you are in a thankful place. You are in a grateful place, and you can then go and make decisions for your future, whatever you're anxious about, decisions about your children, how you're going to go deal with whatever has just happened, about your husband, whatever that situation was. You are in a place of now you're like, you know what? I can now calmly attack this issue. And the anxiety has subsided so much that you're now thinking more rationally, and you can actually deal with the situation in a rational, calm manner. All right. Oh, that's good. I hope that helps. 3 P's, 25 G's. It has been life-changing for me. Life-changing. Now, I told you I'd give you 2 tools. That's why I wanted to get right into it, because I wanted to talk through both. The second tool, this is something I use. The 3 P's and 25 G's is something I use on the spot, right? I'm having anxiety. I'm having stress. I'm upset over something. 3 P's, 25 G's to my rescue. It is a rescue tool. This one is I choose not to live my life with that stress and anxiety, and I'm going to do something purposely over a 30-day period that is going to reduce my anxiety and stress level. Okay? Does that make sense, the difference? One is a rescue agent. One is purposeful for the future. This is called the Happy Day Protocol. Oops. Okay, Happy Day Protocol. This is something, it's Young Living Essential Oils. If you're not into oils, don't worry about it, but there is information below. There's always a link to an email sequence that I'm happy to send you that teaches you about essential oils. So go ahead, that's always below my YouTube videos. Oh, and I also have, if you want the worksheet for the 3 P's, 25 G's, I will also send you the actual Happy Day protocol written down for you. So in that opt-in page or that email. Just send me your email. All right. Happy Day Protocol is essential oils that you put on your body. And if you do it for 30 days, the frequency in those oils are so high that your body tries to raise to that level of frequency. So when you're putting these oils on, you are literally reducing the negativity in your physical brain structure and in your body, and raising the frequency of your body to such that you are calmer and more at ease. How does this work? Or what oils would we use? There are 4 oils in this protocol. You ready? And I'll show you how to use them. The first oil is joy. Joy is the first oil I put on. It is a very strong scent, so I will let you know that. I cannot put a whole drop on, or I feel like I smell like roses all day. So I put this in a roller ball, and this is what I do. I literally take my joy and I put it over my heart right there. And just for a second, I go, Lord, thank you. I choose joy today. I always close my eyes. There's no reason for that. It's just me. I choose to be joyful today. In my home, I choose joy. Yep, that's it. I just put that on. Takes me 20 seconds, if that. The second oil is harmony. This oil comes in a big old bottle. I actually saved up my ER points for this one because it's actually more of an expensive oil. And so I saved up my points and got it for free. Yeah, that's what I try to do for this oil. I put a drop on my hand, and you won't be able to see this, but I put it on my belly. I know. I don't know why. That is actually the protocol written by Gary Young. He said, put it on your belly. So I put it on my belly. And again, I stop for a second and go, I choose to be harmonious in my home. You see how I'm choosing. This is not the be all end all of just because you put this oil on, you're going to be in harmony with everybody. No, this raises your frequency, or the oils in here have a frequency of a body in harmony with the world. And so when you put it on, your body wants to raise to that frequency. And it's simply helping you to get to that place of harmony. So harmony, I put it on my belly, and again, I speak out because that gets into my brain and says, oh, that's what she's doing. And your brain will believe what you speak. So the two to go together. You're putting it on purposely, and you're speaking out what you're wanting so that your body and mind go, oh, that's what I'm going after. All right. Oops. Valor. The next Happy Day Protocol oil is Valor. Valor is one of my ultimate absolute favorites. You take Valor, you put a drop, come on, come out, there we go, on your wrist. Yes, it's blue because it's a blue tansy is in there. Rub your wrist together, and I stand there for a second, and I let the oil just do its little work in my body. It gets to every cell in your body within like, a really fast time. I can't remember the exact time. I'm going to say 26 seconds, but I can't guarantee that. Could be 26 minutes. If you know, comment below, please. And I stand there for a moment and go, Lord, I choose to be courageous in my home and to go out with, to go forth with in my family with less stress, less anxiety, and a positive outlook on my life. I just made that up as I was talking. Whatever you want to say. But Valor is the oil of courage. So that's really what I focus on. Of course, joy and harmony are self-explanatory, right? But Valor is courage. So I choose to be courageous today in my home. I choose to have the courage to stand up for what's right and to be calm in my home. Do you know it takes courage to be calm? It does. It takes a lot of courage to choose not to be anxious, not to be stressed, and to stay calm. I don't always make the choice, but it's a courageous choice to make. Okay, and the last oil for the Happy Day Protocol is White Angelica. White Angelica is known to be it deflects negativity. And so I choose this to be my positivity oil. This is my oil that I say, I will choose to be positive in my home. You see what's happening? It is purposeful, right? I'm choosing joy. I am choosing harmony. I am choosing courage, and I am choosing positivity. Even if you didn't oil up, Even if you just spoke that physically every single day, do you know the difference your brain makes in 30 days? Remember, this is a 30-day protocol. Okay, how do I use this one? This is not just a one and done fix. I put this on, I rub it in, and I go, okay. Yeah, I literally do this. I choose to be positive today. Yep. I choose to be positive and to not accept negativity. This is not just a quick fix. Remember, the oils harmonize with your body. Your body harmonizes with the oils, and it raises your frequency. It's just science. That's all it is. That's all oils are. They are science. They work with the frequency of your body. If you need more information, please get that email sequence below. Those are the two tools I use on a consistent, regular basis. And I have seen other moms use them on a consistent, regular basis and change the trajectory of their anxiety, their stress, and their anger. I know this topic was specifically about anxiety, but those three go so much hand in hand. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have questions, please comment below. I always answer things. Message me on Messenger. Join my Joyful Mom discussion group. I would love to see you there. That is where we get much more intimate, much more back and forth with each other. It's a great group of women. If you please would like and subscribe to the channel, share it with another mom. The mission of Joyful Mom is to get the word out to many thousands of moms that we have a mission in life, and we are raising the next generation. And if we can get ourselves in a healthy emotional state, we will raise an incredible next generation. I'm telling you, we as moms can make a difference in the world. So please share this with other moms, because we all need a little anxiety help, right? We all need a little stress help. God bless you all. And I will see you next week in my next video, and take care.